Welcome, YouTubers, to another Monster Strike episode review. Now, in this episode, we're going to be reviewing episode 6. And holy snap! The king of games actually made it in this episode. We got Akira Kagetsuki. Whoa. This badass mofo over here just took down all the enemies. Holy snap. Like, legitimately, I was kind of glad when I saw this character. In the beginning, we kind of see this character as, I would say a very mysterious person. Still mysterious, don't get me wrong. But holy snap, this guy is in pro level right here in this series. Cause he even I would say he's top tier for right now in so far in the main characters, because even Rand was actually out. I would say he looks like he's outmatched by this guy. Just the way that the show presented Akira in itself right there. Now, when Akira came in, I kind of figured as well that he was going to come in and actually save the day. I knew it was either going to be Akira or Minami, one of those two characters that AoE mentioned in one of the previous episodes. I was like, these guys are going to be saved by someone, Like in all of storytelling, there's somebody's going to save the hero against the villain. And I personally thought it might have been at least one of the other, I'm gonna say the leader, or I forgot his name or something like that. I would have thought it might have been him at least, but no, it was Akira, and it was only Akira by himself. Now that was actually pretty, like I said, it was pretty intense. He came in, and his creature, not to say his creature too, holy snap, this creature looks like Black War Greymon from Digimon mixed together with a samurai. They had like a samurai with metal plates all over with I would say there's some Sharingan symbols on his chest plate and everything. Think of it like that. And my God, the animation for his monster was beautiful. Legitly, his monster's name was Kamui. And when you look at this creature, you're here thinking it just spells dangerous, exciting. Don't mess with this Western guy over here. Holy snap. Now, like I said before, Akira, apparently, he has been watching Ren and AoE suffer throughout the whole entire episode, or in the previous episodes when they were confronting these villains. So now I'm kind of confused at the same time as well, that what was going on. Was he, if the episode was different and Ren was winning, would Kira would have came out, and would he have actually said, "Oh, I'm glad you're back, Ren," because apparently Akira is actually still, I want to say he lows, but more like he's just disappointed in Ren, that Ren isn't caught up to speed with his memories, and I would say with his persona that he's supposed to be is, or at least a better character that he should be, because Akira right now, like I said, think of him like the Kai version of Beyblade on put together inside Monster Strike. That's the way I see him. He has that Kai mentality, Now, also the fact that I was a little confused in the episode as well, where it was actually the way the creature was attacking. Well, I would say Kamui. The way Kamui was actually attacking the other creatures was very different from the how Fenrir and Fox Metal was actually attacking. Now, when you look back at it, Fox Metal bounces off the walls and keeps retaliating back and forth off the walls and hits the enemy and lowers their HP. And we actually see again as well with Fenrir, he does the same thing when he gets launched, he bounces off the walls. But with Kamui, there was a different case. I'm assuming there's different types of creatures that do damage, because the way that Kamui was introduced in this episode, he kind of showcased very different abilities that that you would actually kind of question too. The way that he attacked wasn't like a bounce kind of technique. It was the way that he maneuvered himself. It just literally landed directly at the enemy and started attacking. Now and it gives you questions as if to say if I remember correctly, there's bounce type creatures and strike creatures. So I think Kamui was more like a strike creature, because he dealt, I wouldn't say combos, but he did or probably his signature attack too. I'm not too quite sure as to what he kind of did right there in itself, because of the fact that it was very different from what the other creatures done. Like I said, Cameo in itself was very explicitly, like, I like the way they introduced that character, that creature as well. It was done way better than Fox Metal, in my opinion. Fox Metal was downplayed. Even in this episode again, he was downplayed. Like, I'm sorry, but AoE, just your, I don't even know why you're playing Monster Strike. Ugh. Just the way that she was right there. Like, I personally feel that she could lead the team down as well, because Rand was actually picking up the pace for AoE when they're like fighting. So that's why I'm kind of wondering, like, how is she a good Monster Strike player, unless that's just one of her creatures. I'm hoping that's at least one of her, not her actual creature, unless that creature that might in later series might actually, I would say, gain like an upper level or something, or evolve or something. Because if I remember correctly, Monster Strike, you can evolve creatures if you combine them and stuff and everything, if I remember correctly. But Fox Metal is, sorry, it's not really working out right now. But like I said, Cameo in itself, love the way the animation was done for it. It was very beautiful. It was very majestic. But like I said, it raises questions as to how and why was this creature able to do all those certain things that he was able to do in the episode as well. You're just wondering, how is he doing this? Is there a special ability that Cameo has? And even the enemies mentioned it themselves, that what what like, if I remember, like, it was like they didn't even know where that creature is in the database. They said they weren't familiar with the hero database or something like that. And you're here wondering, like I said, how did this creature come about? You know, like that raises some questions as to like how creatures are made in Monster Strike as well. So Akira is a very important figure in this episode. Now, also, I'm actually kind of curious at the fact as well that how are the characters able to get inside the domain, like the little gameplay. That's why I'm kind of confused at itself. Are Akira and them already connected, that maybe that's why they're able to come in? Because I was kind of questioning myself, that like, how was Akira able to enter, unless he must have been in there already with them in the beginning? Because remember what, they can't escape, so I'm assuming that nothing can also get back in. So now I'm kind of curious to say, as then maybe Akira might have been following them throughout the whole entire episode. Now, I personally love this episode. It was very fast paced. It was very entertaining. But let me know what you guys think about this episode. What you guys think of Cameo? What you guys think of what's it called, Fenrir as well? Was you guys expecting that? You guys thinking that Fenrir was actually gonna lose as well? Because like I said, Fenrir was down to his last HP, and my mind was blown. And also, what do you guys think of AoE now? Now that you guys see a little bit more of action gameplay, Ugh, my opinion, still a little bit low right there in itself. But that's it for this episode right here. I can't wait for the next episode, actually, because now I'm actually more interested in Akira's character, I would say, because of the fact that he's still mysterious, and why he really isn't, I would say, part of the main group, or at least they're not following up on his story. I'm hoping that like they show a little bit more of his past as well, because of the fact that they all split up from what we remember. So come on, we gotta know more about this Akira. We gotta know more. Like, this guy must have had like a dark past or something. But let me know in the comment section what you guys think about Cameo. What attribute do you guys think he is? Like light, dark, fire. I wouldn't say fire, actually. I would say like a light, like light slash dark, actually. Like, it looks like a combination too. But if you guys enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe. But this is Mr. Zen signing out.